Hello, Libra. This is your February mid-month. So, Libra, the first card that comes up for you is, in fact, the Death card. So, with the Death card, okay, don't get scared. And no, I don't feel a lot of energy for somebody dying. There may be 1% out of all of you that have somebody who is definitely in the midst of passing, but this is somebody you would already know about. This is somebody who's already been very, very sick. This is already somebody who's exhausted all outlets. For the rest of you, this Death card is really a great sign. This Death card indicates that there is a major phase, a major situation, a major thing that maybe had an occurrence not that long ago. Or maybe it was something that you dwelled on. Maybe it was something that you couldn't quite compromise with, or that you couldn't quite break through, or something that you couldn't quite deal with on your own, or something that may have taken over or taken precedence over something else where you were concerned. Libras, this is also something that was in your life that may have happened even many, many years ago. Things that even when you were a child that didn't seem to work out the way you expected them to. This could also talk about this major phase that was in your life that has ended, that is done, that is being swept away, that is being destroyed as we speak, because it was not deserving of you. It was not in your best interest. It was not for you. A lot of you had to go through some really difficult struggles, whether that was raising your family, whether that was supporting your husband or now ex-husband, whether that was figuring out how to pay the bills, figuring out how to pinch 2 pennies together to make 3, figuring out how to spread a half a pound of ground beef to feed 5 people. But you did it. Why did you do it? Because, Libra, you're very creative. You're very strong and you're very determined. You also enjoy finding balance in everything that you do. You usually have trouble making choices and decisions. Too many options confuse the hell out of you. Don't go out to a diner and try to open up a menu, because when you see all the choices, it's very difficult for a Libra. You need somebody to help you or guide you or recommend something to you. It's almost funny because I am a Libra too, right? But most important part about this Death card, Libra, is to tell you that an ending has happened or is going to happen with bullshit. So not with something that you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't want to lose that. Oh my God, I wanted them to stay. Oh my God, I wanted this. No, it's not that. This ending is going to be to hardship. This ending is going to be to financial loss. This ending is going to be to loneliness. This ending is going to be to circumstances. This ending is going to be to ultimatums. This ending is going to be to somebody trying to control you. This ending is going to be to everything that does not serve you. Meaning is that now that this ending is going to remove things that just aren't good. You are creating something new as we speak. Whether you're creating a new scenery, whether you're creating a new motif in your home, whether you're creating a new lifestyle, whether you're creating a new look, whether you're creating a new job, a new business, a new relationship. But whatever this is that is new, that you're going to start, meaning that now you're going to go through the rest of this major change and transition. You don't have to struggle with the transformation because you've done that already. This is now you transitioning, moving into a better feel, a better space, a better balance. A lot of you have made very good choices recently and decisions to be able to express yourself, to be able to start something fresh, to be able to make it better. For some of you, the old version of you needs to die, needs to go. The old version of you needs to be put to the side. It doesn't mean hurt yourself. It means stop acting the way you used to. It means stop believing in the things you used to believe in. It means stop giving somebody credit they didn't deserve. It means stop letting somebody else bully you, control you, make decisions for you. It means to begin to own your own world. It means to write your story. It means to write your beginning, your middle, and your ending. It means that you are now in control of your own destiny. Nobody's got their finger over you. Nobody's finances control you. For some of you, there's going to be detailed information coming to you. There's also going to be messages and downloads that you get to help you to achieve something. For some of you, there's going to be an understanding. For a lot of you, this inner guidance that is coming, that is going to, again, remove the old, no longer needed or no longer used things in your life and help you to rebuild something new. For some of you, this tarot card, especially where love is concerned, this tarot card can mean you have a decision to make here between two things. This tarot card can mean that you are willing to open the door. But at the same time, while it tends to be the card that most people fear when they see it, like, oh no, the death card. It is the 13th card of the major arcana. It doesn't have to imply a physical death. Rather, it's more often, it more often pertains to spiritual transformations and new beginnings. The element of this card is, in fact, water. So this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio card. That may be somebody that you are dealing with in this situation. The planet that revolves around this card is Pluto. The astrological sign for this card is, in fact, Scorpio. Key dates around this card go from October 23rd to November 22nd, which is for the Scorpio. However, this card has a very positive meaning. It definitely talks about your present and your future. It also talks about getting rid of things from your past. For some of you, undoubtedly, this is the most misunderstood card in the whole deck. I mean, cripe, you have a skeleton here with a cloak on, a dark cloak. They have a sword, because the sword is going to cut out things that you don't need. Now, for some of you, this look appears to look like somebody is invincible. It also can represent the invincibility of this person, the fact that you might be hoping to avoid this, or you might be wanting to destroy this. Yet, white, when we see white, that tells us about purity. When we see the dark color, it scares us. But for some of you, I want you to understand that this is a very strong card. This card may be someone in your life who may want you to submit to them. They want you to give them your power, or give them the power of you or over you. They may want to control you or the situation. In spite of this dark imagery, it also signifies changes. letting go of the past in order to move on to a better future. This also can tell you that someone else is going through a major life change right now, maybe a midlife crisis even. This card can also talk about a loss. You may have lost something. Some of you may have lost power due to storms. Some of you may have lost a relationship. Maybe you've lost a loved one, and I'm sorry for your loss. But also, this could be somebody who carries a lot of sadness around with them. Somebody who chooses to keep staying in that victim mode. So if you are a Libra and you are choosing to stay in a victim mode, rather than knowing you can't change something from the past, rather than wanting to move forward, then you're going to stay stuck. You're never going to be able to make a decision between the two doors. So it's going to be in your best interest in order to allow this change to happen. You must agree to forgive the people who hurt you and then forgive yourself. Libra, you're very talented. You're very creative. You're very strong. You have great ideas. You're preparing now your house like a nesting egg. You're preparing the nesting for what's to come. You know how like when pregnant mommies start cleaning up and preparing for the baby to come, it's just what they do. They start cleaning a lot when they're getting ready. Well, now, Libras, you are going to start preparing because you want to welcome something new in. You're getting ready for a dramatic, beautiful, new change, new beginning. Expect to meet a lot of new people coming up in the next couple months. A lot of good people that are going to put a lot of pleasure and joy into your life. Well, Libra, this is your February mid-month. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that this works in your best interest.